Joyful day and wonderful life to all the students who are who are connected in this session. Very powerful session on the purpose of this session. We'll begin with this. The purpose of this session is to make your student life easy. Number one, by letting you know that there is a truth of you on the basis of which the results of you, not only the results of academics, but any extracurricular or anything that you want to become, or knowing the truth of it, certain principles are there which are at work without your knowledge. And the successful people, the people who are living well, the people who are very productive, the students, are people, from the student, people have become, successful in many areas of their life. And academic is a part of your life where you practice living your goals, setting your goals, living them. And we have got some words like achieving it or something makes you successful. But when you are living something, it is already being achieved. So how the living part of your results, the living part of anything that you want, how it is becoming as your experience, and what is the principle behind it, how students who excel, the students who perform well, not only in academics, but also in their life, and also in business or whatever endeavor they are in, and how they are creating success. They're creating success, not achieving success, because you only get what you create. So then this one thing, creating, knowing that yes, I'm creating something, and what I create is what is being attracted, and what is being attracted is what is being achieved. So this principle of you, you know as a human energy, where some people are very good in tapping that energy, and many people are not tapping it because most of the people don't believe it. That's the only thing, don't believe it. So this is what is, you will come to know in this session. Like, this is board exam, and what is that you're creating? That means you may say, what is that you're aiming? What is that you're aiming? What is your aim? What is that you're creating? How do you create? First you should focus on what you want. What you want. That means maybe in the board exam, you may only focus on the numbers, you may focus on the marks, but yes, good, the numbers and marks, but the energy of you is what is attracting it. Now, how to create the energy, because that is what is you are now coming to know. All those people who have become successful, they are good in their energy. Okay. And the result is just a reflection of their energy. So how do you set it up? That's what we are here to really make you feel easy. Not only feeling easy, but knowing that you're feeling easy. The power of your feeling easy makes things easy. But we don't do that. We feel difficult about everything, or such things, that we are not interested in, that we don't like. And this feeling of not liking, this feeling of heaviness, is what makes many student something called accumulate. So you accumulate, we will first focus on preparation of this board exam. So the quality of creating, the all successful people, like now many cricket players, you are all fans of many cricket players. You are very good fans of many cine personalities. They are very good in creating their energy, and that is what has become successful. So there are so many of them, as a, in the cinematography, in the cinema industry, or in the sports field, and in any other field where they have become very famous. They are living well, and they have a different aura of them, but they have created this energy. They have created this energy. And what is that creating? There are two words, not only for this board exam and for the academic curriculum that you practice it, but also for your entire life. Ready? Two words. One is foreseeing, foreseeing, and second is envisioning. Two powerful factors. Once you become very good in foreseeing, that means what you want and you are able to see it, not with the eyes, not with the eyes, but you can feel it. And when you can make it as a mental picture. Now, this is what many people are now speaking about. Successful and icons of the world. They all say that your mind has got the ability to operate the body and also attract the results of your life. The mind has got the power. But now we don't know much about the knowledge of mind. We only know the knowledge of action, studying, and that's how we know. But what is, we'll talk a little bit about mind. What is actually mind is an habituated feelings. You feel certain, you look at something, you think about something, you look at something, and you feel in a certain way. And that certain feeling, when it becomes habituated feeling, automatically you will keep doing the same thing. You will keep seeing the same thing, and automatically you will be thinking with the same thing, you will creating with the same perception. So it is all in the habits of action. The habits of actions is created by the habits of your feelings, how you feel. Now this is what is, this is what these people who become successful, who foresee what they want, before looking at their eyes, they can see it, and that is what is known as foreseeing and envisioning it. You visualize it. You know the word visualization, but envisioning it. We will today, in your language, you will say that you will learn these things, but you know that you're born with this power. You're born with this power to foresee anything that you want and envision it. Envision it. And most of the times, generally, ordinary people are not doing it. But some people who are energetic, will know, what is prayer is all about seeing you succeeding, seeing you experiencing the results that you want, seeing you experiencing the result that you want. That becomes an energy. That's how many students, their ideas, their thought process, their attention, their focus is created as an energy. They see themselves living anything they are aiming, anything they are wanting. Did you get it? Now, if you see that, what is foreseeing it? Seeing you. Now, before that, so what is that you want to see? You. So now it is board exam time. So they generally, nowadays, many students are not nervous and all. They're very casual. That's what, we are associated with some kind of a, youth forum, and where in this age, you'll be casual. Good to be casual, but at the same time, be productive and become casual. Be productive and become casual. So productivity doesn't mean that you have to be very hard. The productivity means that you have to feel the ease. How good you are becoming easy or making something easy, that skillful, that talented you become. So got it? These are certain crux, certain very powerful principles of success that we are letting you know, so that you can live the ability to foresee anything that you want and envision it. So in this board exam, what generally happens now is that a lot of students, you are all very tensed. You don't know. For some people, some students, it will be the first or second experience about board exam. So when the word exam comes, or the board exam comes, a sense of heaviness seeps in, right? Heaviness seeps, and then the mind, starts, because already certain things are incomplete. Most of the students, they keep certain things incomplete. So in the preparation period now, there may be a month or something. It's a good month. It's a good period now. Very good period. So don't create a thought that it is only now few days. Don't create that thought that it is only few days. Always create the thought is that there are some days where I can prepare well and I'm happy about it. Can you say that? Can you say that to you? There are some days remaining for the exam and I'm very happy about these days. And the moment your feeling is good, see, the magic of success lies in the magic of feeling good. Very simple. The good that you become to feel good, especially in these important segments. That means just observe yourself when you are taking a textbook or reading your subjects or trying to program it in the mind, or what you call by hearting. But it's good to program it. And we will talk about that technicality today to you. So what this means is that when you when you take that book, so many things run your mind. Something, like there are so many distractions. Something else has become, you like very much something else, which is not that much contributing to your success or productivity. And this is one factor that you have to realize, you have to understand by yourself, and you should not be told by somebody that, please change, or somebody, even parents who are yelling at you, that you don't like that, you don't like. So when you don't like somebody telling you, then do what is required, so that there is no space for somebody to tell you at all. So this is how you live your individuality, or this is how you become a personality right from this age, when you are in the board exam. So these exams are not testing you, but it is making your personality of you, making you realize that within you, how you are preparing yourself for this exam. So first thing, don't see it as bigger and heavier. See it easy, and then be happy for a month which is now ready in front of you. A month is now there in front of you, where you can utilize the time to foresee, envision, and do the action, study and other things. We will see the science of it. Once you know the science of how internally everything is operating, because you are all matured, you are so good nowadays, youngsters, you are all very good students, very good, very good. Maybe a lot of times externally it is not tapped by the adults and elders, but you are all actually very good. So what you have been now conveyed and what you are attracting now, take it very well. That means you are really good, really good. Maybe some there in here, some distraction or something. So make up your mind to enjoy this preparation of exam. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. That's not like, playing a game is only the enjoyment. And watching a movie is also is an reading a book, and seeing your success, seeing your future, and foreseeing is also an enjoyment. So treat it as a joy. So what has happened technically is that something other than academic or study, we feel joy about it, but with respect to study, we don't feel joy. We feel something burden. Feel something we are pushed into. Now with this attitude, we cannot even, like score or something. We cannot attract the desired marks. And it is this simple pattern, the behavior and the character that you can change. And you are very brilliant. Now, when you know this and you are wanting good marks, and you are ready to see and foresee, and you are ready to enjoy the preparations of this, really good. So what has happened now? Maybe there are so many, there are different subjects, and so many chapters are not, that you are not studied. It is, you don't know it, or sometimes previously in different examination of those particular portions, you have not read well, or you are read with negative feeling. read with negative feeling. Now, hear this word, negative feeling. That means you have disliked, or you're read with fear, or you're read with some force. Now, stays forever till the till the final exam. This feeling, now really listen to this. The feelings that you live about your studies becomes your personality. Please know this, because from here, your behavior and character, you set it. Because think yourself, think yourself, and then see yourself, and then feel yourself succeeding and successful. Successful, because this feeling is what is very powerful. Then actions complement the action to the vision that you're seeing. So this accumulation, now what would have happened in preparation is there are so many accumulation of certain chapters in particular subject, this detailed answer, short answer, kind of a differences that you created. Now you know the technicality. After the session, you sit, become quiet, bring the mind in the mind. Don't feel heavy that I have to finish this. I have not finished it. I have not finished this. I have yet to finish this. I have not finished this. I have yet to finish this. And then you are about to, you are about to read and finish now. You take it, and the mind which has been programmed. Yeah, I don't like it to do now. Let me do it later. There is still 1 week for the exam. I will study this chapter at the previous day of the exam. Now this attitude, accumulating attitude, it will continue till your life. So please don't do that. You want easy, you want successful, do it then and now. Happily do it and become relieved, so that you can happily engage in any other thing and you excel in both the things. The power of your good feeling is what is the important things. Did you get it? Now, because first you should know. So while preparing, first thing, this is what success people do. They foresee and then they envision. What is foreseeing? You see yourself preparing, and you see yourself happily preparing. See you, the human, the human that you are, the structure that you are, and you are studying, and then every answer is flowing to you. It is making very easy. It is becoming very easy. You foresee it. You foresee it. And then you envision. How to envision? You see you feeling easy about while you're reading. You see yourself interested while you're reading. You feel so happy to have your own mock test. You enjoy the game. It is your game. You set a time. This 2.5 hours. I am not, I have studied. I have, you're not testing yourself. You are expanding yourself. You're expanding yourself. When the mind expands, the body must experience. Body must experience. But a lot of people are contracting in the mind. A lot of people are contracted in the mind. They see little bit and then they see how they were before. I'm not good in maths. I'm not good in physics. That is a feeling. Now today, right now, today, live. Don't feel that way about you, because that is very dangerous. Feel best about you. Feel best about you, and then be honest about the best feeling that you're feeling about you. Got it? So this is what. So foreseeing is right from the preparation. You are going to see how success people do. It has been said, we'll take the example of cricket. Okay. There are two legends in Indian cricket. One is Sachin Tendulkar and another is MS Dhoni. You all know it. So recently, 2 years or 2.5 years back, when India traveled to New Zealand or some other country for test match after the lockdown, immediately after lockdown, the first, the sports is happening in cricket, and India was abroad. I don't know whether it's New Zealand or England or somewhere. Indian team batted first after a long time, They batted first. After lockdown, they are batting first. Indian team were all out for 86 runs. It's a 5-day match, huh? 86 runs all out. So all over the world, the critics are criticizing the entire team, selection of the team, all those things. Sachin Tendulkar, when he is associated with a channel as a as a as a icon and giving his thoughts and views about the match, he never criticized. He said they are my teammates, and he said, this is a pace. This pace is there. It can change. This phase can change, but you have to create a pace for this phase. Pace, speed. You have to create a momentum for the new experience, new result that you want. So what is that? They asked this Sachin, what is that you want the players to do the improvement? He said they are not moving the legs. The leg is not moving, and the timing of the leg and the reflex of the flow of the bat is that they have to just improve practicing it. While in the nets or when they are wherever they are, they have to keep practicing the moving of the legs. Now, this one sentence. Next sentence he says, in the match, they should not the body should not move the leg, the mind should move the leg. Now see the way they operate at the mind level. They program the mind in such a way, they are into different thoughts, but automatically the body is moving, the legs are moving, and the stroke is happening. And that is what people call it subconscious, but that is what is known as vibration. Now, this one thing. Second thing about MS Dhoni, it has been revealed by Suresh Raina in some NDTV or some channel about Dhoni's personality, his practices. He said that we are going to practice this now. In a sense, we are letting you know the technical of it, then you practice on your own, and we'll see. You'll see. So what MS does is that this is told by Suresh Raina, that every time before the match, the previous night of the match, we'll talk about the night, very powerful night. The previous night of the match, he envisions the experiences of the field and the experience of the match of the next day. That means they prepare the mindset, they prepare the energy. They're very good in creating the energy. Got it? So before playing, they play in the mind. They excel in the mind. They succeed in the mind. And they are true in their mind. They are core in the mind. That's all. Automatically, the action, the number of hours, they don't feel the pain. Sometimes they have to bat for 1.5 days. 1.5 days. They bat in that sun or something. It's not painful because already the mind is playing. The physical human is not playing. See the power of the mind. And then next day, morning, he feels it again. And then when he sets the foot in the ground, it is intuitive, his instinct. He's very powerful in his instinct because he has programmed the mind and he goes by the mind, and that's why it is known as instinct. Got it? You are learning something very powerful. You're seeing, you are absorbing something really, really very powerful. What is night? Why they do it in the night? Even Sachin practices when he is in a lean period. When critics says that you have to retire from the sports, and for 30-40 innings he could not score even 50. Once he scored 53, rest of the matches 0, 12, 20. He was getting out in different innings. So critics were criticizing, asking him to retire and other things. But in the previous day of the match, 1 a.m., 2 a.m., Sachin is in New Zealand, Auckland, in the veranda of his dressing room, practicing the stroke with a bare hand, without a bat, practicing the hand. The next day, he scored 143 runs. not 43 hours. It's coded in the mind. That's what reality. Now you may say, this is sports inventors. You take Thomas Alva Edison, you take Albert Einstein, you take all prominent Abdul Kalam Ayya, sir. All these people, they talk about the night sleep and the energy when you sleep. The energy of the sleep. What is that? Before sleeping, the body goes to sleep. The mind is processing the feelings of you throughout the day. The mind is processing the feelings of you and creating that energy. Morning, when you wake up, the mind is what is in action through the body. Now, one has to use sleep, the same sleep when you lie down and have a nap in the afternoon. It's not that powerful in the night. In the night. That's why I always say the flowers or anything that is, the fruits, it is bud in the evening. In the night, they blossom. The night time has got power where the energy of everything, your energy is your mind. Mind. What is mind? Mind is a set of feeling habituated. Set of feeling habituated. And that habituated state of mind is known as vibration. That vibrational state of a feeling is what is known as mind. Okay. Now, what is that? What is the mind you have developed, you have created about the preparation of the exam, about different subjects, about the plans of completing subject? Are you in good feeling? And good feeling has become a mind, or negative feeling? Negative feeling, let me skip this answer. This will become a habit later on. When you become adult, some important thing you will say, let me skip this choice. But you create the energy. See, that's what, now when the adults are connecting in these sessions, lot of people say that I'm often forgetting, sir. I forget so many things. You also do that. You also say, I study, but I forget. I forget. Because the feeling of forget has become very consistent. It has become an energy. The feeling of remembrance is not consistent. Feeling of forgetting is consistent. That's a thing. That's a core. That's a science. That's science. So what is the mind I am developing? I am creating about different subjects as a student now, about preparing, about the exam, about the writing of the exam, about me having my own mock test and trying to really see me, how I'm doing. And before doing all these things, you are foreseeing and envisioning. What is foreseeing? What are the marks I want? So how a lot of students have, attract or create energy is that write down, take a sheet of paper and write down the marks, the subject in the left hand side, and what is the desired mark that you want, not what you can, what you want. So mathematics, what is the total? Science, what is the total? Physics, what is the total? Language, what is the total? What is the total mark? What is the total? What is the percentage you want? Write it down. Write it down. Today, write it down. It has got very powerful. When we, a lot of people now know, lot of people, because, you people like to know about the fact behind it. In Harvard University, it's a business school in US, and they studied the students who are passing out from that university and wanted to evaluate them and meet them at their age of 35. And before that, they were recording certain things about them. Okay. So one fine day, they were called as an assembly, and every student were asked to speak about what they want to become in their life, and it was carefully noted down as a data in a laptop with particular student. And then they spoke to all the students, wherever you are in your life, be connected, and this is your record, and then we are observing you. After at the age of, at the age of 35 of the students, maybe 10 years from around the road, they collected the details of all the students with their current life, what they have become, what they are having in their life. Okay. 3% of the students, 3%, that means out of 100, 3 students were more than, more or less matching with what they had recorded 10 or 12 years back. So they called them and then they said, what you did? You know what they did? That's what I told, write it down. They said that in the assembly that 12 years back or 10 years back, when we were speaking out our future, we did not want that to be a word. We just want that, we did not want that words to be in the air. We were serious. We want to focus. And then we went back home. We took a notebook. We wrote down my life, and this is what I'm becoming, and this is the marks I'm scoring, and this is how I'm leading my life. These are the things I'm having in life. Whatever we said, we wrote down in our private diary. Writing down is very powerful. So that's why we say, write down the marks. Write down the marks. These are certain qualities that you are born with, which has got power beyond the external logic or condition. This has got very powerful. This is what we are trying to connect with some external energy or something, but you are very powerful. You are very powerful, but be humble in knowing it. Be humble, be subtle. The more you are humble, the more you become successful. The more you become successful, the treatment, how you treat others, how you behave, everything counts. It is not, success and that it goes into the head. So these are simple but very powerful, seeing you. So writing down the marks. You take 4-5 sheets. Don't type and print. Write with your hand. The marks, the subject, mark, and the total of the mark, the percentage, feel happy about it. They're very powerful. See, there are students in this, who know this knowledge. They attended the session. And in their 12th grade board exam, they wanted a certain mark. That's okay. They were studying well. The first, girl, she wanted admission in Christ University in Bangalore. And you know what? She just applied the knowledge of her born power, and she created an ID card about that university, her name. She created a mail, receiving a mail that you're admitted in our university, and she was happy. She was very happy, and she was true. She was genuine. And Christ University, all of you know, she's completing 3 faculty degrees in 4 years span. 4 years span. That's kind of a university. You can check it out in Bangalore. And then, I remember her, Mira. And she was seeing that, the tag of that university, into that university, attending the classes, foreseeing, envisioning. It's like, see, that's kind of a prayer. It's a prayer of creation. And so she lived her vision. And then in the crisis, all over Asia, some few hundreds of students are selected. And she was one among them. From India, some 40 students get selected, and she's one among them. Seeing her story 2 years back, one more girl, the friend of her father's, her friends, her father's friend's daughter also applied the same thing. She also attended the session, and she also got the. That means your mind is very powerful, and using that power of your mind. And what is mind? Is the feelings that you live about different things, the feeling you live about the school, the feeling that you live about the teachers, the feeling that you live about the different subject. If you feel hard, the subject is going to be hard. All these days we are thinking that externally things are hard, that is why I'm feeling hard. But now when you know the truth, when you know the truth is the way you feel, everything is molding according to it. And this is what mind is. This is what mind is actually. So that foreseeing that mark, you excelling, you are living really very well. See that. And preparation. Take a day, plan the day, enjoy, see yourself enjoying reading different subjects, see yourself interested, see the face of you, interested face of you, happy face of you, reading that particular subject, putting, just making practicing the sums, practicing the accounts or whatever it is, practicing it, you are enjoying doing it, see you happy doing it. This is what foreseeing is. In the mind, don't see yourself difficult, don't see yourself disinterested, don't see yourself forced. See, at least, see here very powerful, and that becomes true. For a period of time, you're so interested, you become a scholar in that particular subject. So you create your own feeling of interest. You create your own feeling of liking, because the power of, the truth of success or secret of success, you all like that word, is that, when you like something and you're interested in something, it becomes effortless. When you don't like something or you're pushing, it becomes an hard work. Simple, huh? Simple, huh? So feel good. Feel good. At this age, it is very, very nice, very wonderful that you can do it just like that. Adults take a lot of time, but you can do it very quickly. Okay. So this is one thing. Second thing, what you have to foresee is that every day night when you go to sleep, be happy about whatever you could finish in the day, whatever you could finish the day, and then not the result of it, but see that you felt good while you're reading. You felt very good while practicing the sums. You felt very good in the break of it. You felt very good in getting back to reading of it. See yourself and then register the feelings of it. Be peaceful. Be satisfied of the day. Next day, whatever the portions you want to complete in the night, see yourself sitting in a study room or wherever you're walking and reading, and maybe habitually 3 minutes you can read, get distracted, you're drinking water, going out and coming, listening to music. That will be maybe true in the physicality, but you have to change that truth by creating energy. See yourself in a place or walking, and 1 hour of undivided attention, or you're happily giving attention, and somebody is calling you, but you don't like going there, you're so engrossed in it, you so like it. You see so many movies, and you foresee certain things about some heroes and heroines. Good, you are the hero now. See you living it, see you doing that work happily, because it will become an imprint of feeling and vibration. Over 1 week or 10 days, keep doing it in the night. Over 10 days or 11 days, you would have improved the percentage of your concentration. The distractions would have become very less, because now you have created a mind. And in the sleep, when you see you completing everything the next day, or you're satisfied, you're completed one portion of a subject and you're so happy, there is some time, I will begin the next portion now because I feel so passionate, I'm feeling desiring, I'm desiring to at least begin one more chapter, finish halfway, I so like it. How? You don't want to leave the game. When you want to study, you don't want to leave studying to go to the game. And when you go to the game, you feel the same happiness. When you come to study, you feel the same happiness. That oneness is very powerful. This is how you lead and you become a leader. So see that. So this habit you want to nurture, see you living it, foreseeing and envisioning. That means live the feelings of it, feeling the same thing. Every now and then program the mind, hey, I like this subject. This subject is becoming very easy. I am liking to study. And I study. I don't look at the time. I'm so engrossed in completing of it. I feel so easy to me. I'm feeling very lighter about it. It's very easy because I already produced the mark. I'm enjoying, I'm attracting that mark. Programming. Not as words, but as seeing you. This is how you prepare. Okay. And you have your own mock test. Enjoy. Game. It's a game. Let me see, without seeing the subject, let me take a question paper. I will solve it by myself and take out practice. Practice the energy of the question paper right now before the exam, 1 month, 1.5 months before, every day. Take out some years paper. Feel easy about it. Like the questions of it. The answers are flowing. Answers are flowing. That's what is very powerful. Mind it one thing, your power is in the breath. A lot of successful people, especially foreign sports coaches, football team coaches, cricket team coaches, they have all now started educating the players about the power of breath. Power of breath. Be in your breath. You have created all these things and the energy of it and the breath, the swasam that we say. That's what prayer is. Be in the breath of you so that you are not distracted. Nobody is distracting you. Nobody's demotivating you. You are an inspirer of you. You get inspired by you. And that's how your self energy is always. So take out that mock test question paper, feel easy about it. And before doing anything, foresee and envision. Foresee and envision. See that particular thing. See the particular thing, reaching that place. See that you reach that place. You're doing one work. See that work, you are completing it, and it is very easily completed. See that you make this as a lifetime habit. This is what actually prayer is. Actually, that means you are creating the feelings of it, and that feeling becomes a vibration, and that is what is known as mind. And the mind is what is doing everything. We have taken the physical identity a lot of times, but it is the mind which is very powerful. In your in your age right now, you now know the core knowledge of somewhat a core knowledge of mind now. So anything you take, you are going to try to really play the game and want to see how you excel in a particular question paper of some year. And then you take a break, have a juice, whatever it is. You see something, you talk to your friends, or you relax and then come back. Hey, now I'm enjoying. Before doing that, before doing it, envision, foresee, envision. See that, question paper easy in the mind. You're reading the question paper. You are very happy that you know the answer, and you're really believing that the answers will flow through you, and you are in the breadth of it. And then you take that question paper. You're writing in the home, but you take the question paper and then start writing because you created a mental picture of it, and the energy of the picture is what is in action. Otherwise, whatever you get distracted, this nervous feeling, this feeling of revenge on somebody, I will not study, see what you will do, kind of certain things become a feeling with which you are living, and that's what becomes a result. We are not knowing it. Now as you're knowing it, you're knowing something very powerful. So while you enter the board examination hall, be happy. See yourself, envision in the hall, in the breath. Don't talk to your friends when you get into the hall. We powerfully tell students because someone will come and say, no, this is going to come. I met that Max teacher. She said, this is going to come. And all the things that you have already studied, and it is become an energy now, the frequency of it will become a conscious remembrance. That's how the flow is actually. And you hear your friend talking like this, you become, do they know that? Let me try to like to really know it, kind of a thing. So all the other frequencies are getting dispersed. vibration frequency, the felt, everything is getting. So don't do that. Go sit, be calm in the examination hall, be in the breath, be in the breath, in the breath, and be calm, and then be good feeling, good feeling. Receive all these things you envisioned in the previous night of the exam. Tomorrow, max exam, and you are in the examination hall before sleeping. You are in the examination hall, you are receiving the question paper, and you are happy. The face is very happy. Whatever you read as in the question paper, and you are writing the exam in the mind, you are writing the exam, you are enjoying as the answers are flowing, and the confidence of knowing that this is the correct answer, and you are creating the thought of it, you are living the feeling of it, you are generating the energy of it. And this is the prayer. And then you sleep. While in the sleep, all the feeling becomes an ether energy. Abdul Kalam Aya talks about that. It becomes an ether energy. In the morning, the mind starts its action. Because otherwise, the sleep goes in vain. You are in the screen, addicted to the screen. Whatever you absorb the screen as a feeling, you go to bed with that same sleep. 12 to 15 minutes before going to sleep, do not have any contact with anything outside of you as important than your life. Those things are not that important. Your life, everything. Tomorrow when you become adult, the finance part of it, the work part of it, the career part of it, when you're an entrepreneur, the business part of it, you will create the energy while you sleep. This will become habit. So this very powerful thing that we wanted to convey to all of you. It's so true now. There are so many different personalities are doing at an adult level. And as students, so many of you who are really meaningful, who are really purposeful, you are really wanting good marks, who are really wanting to be the pride of your parents, pride of your school, pride of your school. Enjoy living it. Enjoy living it. Okay. This is how, this is what we wanted to convey, the energy of it. Then you see in the night itself, 10 minutes before you have written the exam, you have tied the answer paper, what you now do, and then you are given back to the, the the examiner there, given, the authority over there, you are given back, and you are so happy to come out of the with satisfied. Yes, good marks, satisfied. Whatever is produced, this is what is seeing you. Okay. And when you do it, live it. This is what foreseeing and envisioning it. Foreseeing, envisioning, seeing what you want and feeling, living the feeling of it. And the same feeling is in action. The same feeling is in communication, and you practice throughout life. You become a powerful personality, an independent, individual, core personality. This is what is very powerful. So much appreciation for your connectivity. We are not able to take questions today as we have got some other schedule now. We will have a repeat session of it, and then more powerful session of it in February. Sometimes before the exam, we will let you know, but you should be interested to attend again. So leave your phone number to where you got this, the details, leave your number and wanting to attend again, and we'll have a question answer session then. Enjoy preparing, enjoy writing, enjoy living in the mind, enjoy excelling in the mind, and enjoy in the actions of it, because the results are just the reflection of the energy that you have created in the mind. That's it. So much appreciation, and we don't say all the best, we always say advanced congratulations for not only the success of this board exam, but for the success of everything that you want in your life, all the good things. But mind, always focus on good things, always focus on what you want, and always focus on what you like, and let what you like be good thing. A lot of times what you like, when it is not good thing, it really makes life disaster. Let good things like good things. Feel, focus on what you want. What is that I want? I want this. Focus on it. Generate the feeling of it. Live it. Envision it. See yourself experiencing it. That part of seeing. Seeing is the power. Seeing is equal to sowing. Seeing is the power of all the human beings. Don't use it negatively. Use it positively for the growth of you. And that's why we say congratulations to all of you. So much appreciation. Till we meet next time. Bye bye and enjoy. Enjoy preparing and have fun. Have fun. Good. See you then. Bye bye.